I'm Georgia Jones and welcome to my series Bump, a candid, open and honest look at pregnancy, parenthood and beyond. Bump is brought to you by Ladybird Books and Make Time to Play app. I'm here with Dr. Amanda Gummer, who is a doctor in, now how would you say it?
Psychologist specialising in child development, play and parenting.
Right, I mean that sounds very, very, very interesting. I can't wait to find out a little bit more. But you are here with Make Time to Play.
Yeah.
Now tell me a little bit about what Make Time to Play is.
Well, it's an initiative to help parents understand why play is important and help them access really easy play ideas. Take some of the stigma out of play. There's an app, a website, and just some really good, sensible, easy to do advice and ideas on getting kids playing.
Right, because I've been on the app, had a good browse through it, and it's
Great,
really
isn't it?
it's really good because you can tailor it to how old your child is.
Yeah.
Whether you want the activity to be indoors or outdoors.
Yeah.
So what does play help with?
Oh, everything.
Everything.
Play's how kids develop. It's what they do naturally. And I think we're in danger of being sort of that helicopter parent where we're there and we're doing it all for them and we're making sure that and actually you need to step back and let them do it, because when they do it and you watch, you see a whole different set of behaviours. It's like if you're playing with your children, it's different to if your kids are playing with each other. So it's not about you need to be doing it all with them. You're not their entertainer 24/7.
No.
That's not your role.
No.
You're their mum. That's great. It's great for them to have some either friends round or some time to do stuff on their own and get bored and go, oh, I wonder what happens if, and all of that kind of stuff. And that's a really important part of a balanced play approach. And then you've got the kind of the really exciting, social, active, imaginative, free play, the sort of building dens in the garden and that kind of really, and that's almost like the superfood of the play diet. It's if your kid says to you, I want another helping of broccoli, you're not going to say no, are you? Whereas, and so that's, when they're doing that, it's great to just let them do it. If they're playing solitary, sedentary games on an iPad or something, that's when you want to limit it in the same way that you would limit sweets and chocolate.
That's one of the things as well. Me and my friends often talk about how easy it is to sit them in front of cartoons. And I tell myself, and I'm sure a lot of parents do, that it's an educational cartoon, so this is fine. I'm just going to sit you there for a while. But do you think there is place in playtime for cartoons?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a place in playtime for most things. It's just how much of a place and how long it takes and what else they're doing. So for older children, I always say if they've been running around a field or out building dens or doing stuff in the garden and they come in and they collapse in front of the screen for half an hour, absolutely fine. It's not that there's anything wrong with the screen time per se, it's that it's stopping you doing all the other good stuff. So screen time is in bite sizes, you can learn stuff and there's songs and educational stuff that comes through the screen, but you tend to be sitting down, you tend to be on your own, you tend to be receiving it rather than initiating it, so you're not learning decision-making skills or you're not getting active.
Now, in terms of play and age ranges, what would you suggest were like the good things to be doing with your children?
So in the very early stages, your child isn't in control of their motion, movements and everything.
Much at all.
No, exactly. But it doesn't mean they can't play, and it doesn't. And actually, what play does and what good toys do for kids at this age is it makes the adults and the older kids around them more playful. Because if you've got a puppet and you do a puppet, that's interacting with the kids. So they facilitate play and they facilitate those interactions so that the baby is developing and getting stimulated. So even from a very early age, play can be a really important part. And then, just stuff like when you're changing the nappies and playing a game where, how many, throwing a tissue up and letting it fall down and, that's helping their eye tracking.
Right,
those kind of things.
That's really, so simple.
Yeah.
Just a tissue.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Really, really simple ideas. And then as they get a bit older, it's about that interaction and you're developing the social skills and the communication skills. The thing is, if you enjoy it and the kids enjoy it, you'll do it more. So I think that's really important. It shouldn't be something that parents find as a chore.
No.
So
I think it's just hard work kind of thinking of things, because you don't want to be doing that, which is why this app is amazing.
Yes, exactly.
Because you don't want to be doing the same things over and over again. But then if there's something you do with them and they like it makes them laugh every time you do it, you're like, well, I'm just going to keep doing that.
And actually, that's not bad because that's creating the neural pathways. So you need repetition to lay down those sort of brain connections.
So there's lots of different things that you can do throughout the ages. Now, I was saying to you before, and you just touched on it briefly then, about Cooper doesn't talk much. He's a doer, and he's a little mini tornado, and I cannot take my eyes off him. But he's not very vocal at all. I do try and talk to him. Obviously, I'm a talker, so I talk all the time. That's probably why he's a mute. He can't get a word in. But is there anything that I can do to play-wise to help him with his vocal skills?
Yeah, so the nursery rhymes, sitting him on his knee facing you so he can see your expressions and doing, row, row the boat, or those kind of rhymes where you're really pronouncing the words.
Right.
Especially things that have got lots of repetition in them. So bar, bar, black sheep, that kind of thing. So that some simple things, some simple sounds for him to make.
Yeah.
So there's that. There's blowing bubbles is great because that gives them that kind of mouth control. And then it's just about not over parenting. So when he's pointing to the biscuit tin or the apple or whatever he wants, and you're like, do you want an apple? Or, rather than saying, do you want an apple? It's, what would you like?
And do you think you should let your baby explore? Because I see a lot of mums letting their babies play in cupboards and like empty, I can't bear the thought of it, but emptying like the Tupperware cupboard that's got pots and pans and plastic boxes in. Is that kind of a type of play that you would recommend?
Yeah, I think obviously safety concerns, so you wouldn't do it with anything breakable.
You wouldn't do it with like
the knife drawer.
Yeah, the knife drawer.
No.
Or the cupboard with all the washing tablets in.
No.
Yeah.
But having a cupboard with Tupperware in that they can, because kids love putting things in pots and
in and
putting
out.
the lids on and all that kind of stuff, and you can, as they get older, they can sort of experiment with the different sizes, and it's just, really good, but it's important that they also learn the rules. So that cupboard is fine, that cupboard no. When they're 2 and 3 and you're cooking the dinner, maybe give them a bucket on the floor and they can wash the potatoes or wash the veg.
Right,
so that they're playing, and it doesn't really matter if they make a mess.
Yeah.
But they're sort of helping and they're engaged. And when you're sorting out the laundry, pairing socks, playing a matching game with the socks, those kind of things.
Oh my gosh, she's going to be doing all my housework for me. I'm like, so if we just sweep everything into this corner.
What a great game.
Tidying up game.
Yeah, it's a Mary Poppins approach.
One of my last questions for you in terms of play, is there anything that you would, like an ultimate toy that you're like, this is a brilliant thing for young children that really uses a lot of their skills?
I don't think there's one particular toy.
No.
Because different kids at different, and even at different parts of the day, if they're tired versus if they're active versus if they're chatty, if they're on their own, whatever. Which is why the app's so good, because you can choose.
You can pick and choose, can't you?
The situation. But no, I think anything. I would definitely focus on things that encourage active, social, imaginative play. And that the kids can do and take the lead in. That's the kind of the superfood of the play diet. So toys that facilitate that kind of play are definitely high on the list.
Well, thank you, Amanda. That was amazing.
No problem. And if people want to find out more about the app, there's the website, Make Time to Play website, and the Make Time to Play app, and it's all the information's there.
This is Storytime with Ladybird Books, and today I'm reading Choose Llamas. Are you ready to build your very own llama squad? This book is full of a whole lot of llamas. We're all different. Each of us is amazing in our own unique way. Which llamas do you feel drawn to? There are no wrong answers. But you should definitely pick me. It's up to the reader, Colin. It's time to choose. Which llama would you choose to hang out with at the beach? Jimbo, Frida, Matthew, Evie, or Nigel? To choose your llama, click on the link below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tune in the same time next week. Bye.